Here's a wonderful touch of Jesus. It's found in Mark chapter 9. A man brought his son, who was possessed of a deaf and dumb spirit, to the disciples for deliverance. Jesus was away at the time. He was with Peter, James, and John on Mount Hermon. It was the Transfiguration. Now, when he returned to the disciples, the man complained to Jesus that his disciples couldn't help him and his son. And Jesus asked the man a few questions, after which the man said this: "If thou canst do anything, have compassion on us and help us." And Jesus replied by repeating his words, "If thou canst." Now, we have to decide how we're going to express this. Was it said like this: "If thou canst," meaning that Jesus was mildly offended by the doubtful if? This is very unlikely because Jesus was never easily offended. Or was it like this: "If thou canst"? It's the same problem. Doubt was being cast on his ability to deal with the situation. Jesus would have just let such a thing pass. It must have been the much more radical "if thou canst." And his following words support this. He said this: "All things are possible to him that believeth." To which the man responded, "I believe, help thou mine unbelief." He knew, you see, full well that Jesus was referring to him. Jesus was drawing the man into the drama. It's a little bit like those situations when you're sitting in the audience and the performer on stage points at you and asks you to come up and help him. I hate those times. Of course, Jesus doesn't need help, but he does want to involve the man, particularly as this is going to be a memorable event in his son's life. And there's the touch of Jesus right there. Not just thinking of the miracle, but of the ripple effect of that miracle. As though Jesus is thinking, today will pass. This miracle will become a wonderful story to be repeated often. But how can we make the most of it? We can use it to strengthen the love of the Father and the Son. If there was anything needing the grace and kindness of God in their relationship after the years of worry and strain, let it all be washed away on this wonderful day. Don't you just love Jesus?